The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's. Open to me, my sister, my kin, my dove, my perfect one. For my head is moist with dew, my locks with the drop of night. The bride. I have shed my robe. How shall I don it again? I have bathed my feet. How shall I soil them again? My beloved thrust his hand through the latch hole, and at his touch, my heart thrilled within me. I sleep, but my heart is awake. The bride is alert and ready and waiting. Even when she's sleeping, her heart is awake, listening for the knocking, for the calling of the bridegroom. And this is that being alert and awake and ready for him to draw us into contemplation. When she has taken off her cloak and washed her feet, that she has taken off the cloak of the world. She's shed all of her worldly attachments, all of her worldly distractions, all of her anxieties and worries, that she stands in a sense naked, open, and vulnerable before the bridegroom, ready and waiting for him. And the same with her having washed her feet or bathed her feet, that she has been to the sacrament of confession. She's done her act of contrition. She has purified herself, purified her heart, and she's ready for the coming of the bridegroom. And then when it says that my beloved thrust his hand through the latch hole, and at his touch, my heart thrilled within me. And I know sometimes this part of the song can be very difficult for people. And so I love this interpretation that this touch, his touching the latch hole, is that little breath of the Holy Spirit. It is the inspirations of the Holy Spirit that can breathe through even just a tiny crack, a tiny keyhole in our heart. And that we learn to recognize the touch of the Holy Spirit, the very gentle whisperings. And this is what he means when he says that he thrust his hand through the latch hole, that it's that breath of the Holy Spirit entering our hearts, being touched by grace. And this inflowing of grace, this inspiration of the Holy Spirit, inflames her desire and her love. And so her heart thrills within her. Some other versions say, my soul was melted. And is that not true for all of us when we have those moments where we hear the voice of the bridegroom deep within us, or we sense the touch of the Holy Spirit and inspiration, that our heart is thrilled within us? His conversation is sweetness itself. And our love is inflamed. Our desire is increased at every little touch, every little whisper.